United States of society, where wealth dictates propriety, and all the ones who guided me were lying, G. I got nothing to lose. Everything they ever said before was just an excuse. They're tying the noose. I be so fly, I don't die when ropes are let loose. Instead, I hover, glide over the lies and bring you the truth. If thoughts cost, well, I'm free thinking, here is the proof. Brainstorming, I just flooded the booth. Oops, yo. This for the troops. How you 18 fighting a war that started when you were born? What are you fighting for? When Trump came in office, 9,000 soldiers, not a single more. Up 50% by July 4th. I don't understand it, son. How the Taliban has more territory now than they did in 2001. And yesterday was 9/11. I could see the heavens even if I was the blindest reverend. I am legend, full-fledged brethren, trying to teach the kids a lesson. Stop reaching for a weapon. Deepen up my message. Peace has always been the greatest blessing. No relief until equality sets in. No consideration for our section. The president subliminal, calling all us criminal, looking at us minimal. This is such a pitiful state of affairs. Nobody cares, only one dares, nothing to share. Ask for help and receive a blank stare. The president subliminal, calling all us criminal, looking at us minimal. This is such a pitiful state of affairs. Nobody cares, only one dares, nothing to share. Ask for help and receive a blank stare. Is America irreparable? I'm teaching through a parable. People in peril falling, can't we just give them a parachute? Make the world bearable. Wasting resources is hysterical. We do it on a whim, polluting where we swim. But it's more than us in this ecosystem. News flash just in. Stone the prophet trying to propagate passion, peace, and stop the hate. Twisted devils can't relate. Can you bite down on the truth when it's on your plate? Tensions with a foreign state. No asylum for the refugees. All the love is fake. Just today the bill was passed, telling people prosecuted kiss our ass. Who said we could ever lend a helping hand to our fellow man? Rich politicians, they don't give a damn. They all eating at the table, pass a plate to Uncle Sam. What happened to our land? Between the government and the businesses, the system is a scam. The president subliminal, calling all of us criminal, looking at us minimal. This is such a pitiful state of affairs. Nobody cares, only one dares, nothing to share. Ask for help and receive a blank stare. The president subliminal, calling all us criminal, looking at us minimal. This is such a pitiful state of affairs. Nobody cares, only one dares, nothing to share. Ask for help and receive a blank stare. I'm Dr. Stone, reviving humanity. Yes, I am driven by insanity. Spitting that miracle water. This lyrical slaughter lifts vehicles often. Vehemently, I be crossing carcinoma, carbon odors. Foreign motors float atop of a lotus. In a cosmic sea, God philosophy, I be say la vie, mon chéri. Repairing the damage caused by the corporations that are managed by money-hungry heathens. Wealth is the reason. Children dying, screaming, others buying Beamers. I can't pledge allegiance, this is so egregious. Cannot file a grievance, I must make a change. Take a stance and then I pick a lane. My shackles off and now I'm free to gain. The doctor is back, Stone. I'm cosmic on tracks, yes, Stone. Only spit facts, Dr. Stone. Cannot condone what y'all be on. It's foolish and wrong. These are the end of the times. Wait for the sound of the gong. I can astound a bomb, holding the world in my palm. Believe me, I'm on. A weapon of science, invest in this giant. Teaching a lesson to lions, defeating the evil, inspiring people. I'm one of one, won't be no sequel. Jesus my prequel, I'm one of the creatures. Appeared to Ezekiel with animal features. I'm fearless as leader, your actions are meager. I'm Marcus Aurelius, Julius Caesar. Ruling with ease, cool as a pool with the fewest degrees. I'm luminous, lose your sight looking at me. Maneuver through space, so casually. Catastrophe, causing 100 million casualties. When I turn your planet into smithereens. The Smith & Wesson blasting blue laser beams. Believe in your spirit, things aren't what they seem. The doctor is back, Stone. I'm cosmic on tracks, yes, Stone. Only spit facts, Dr. Stone. Cannot condone what y'all be on. Look at y'all, thought I was getting to the course. Alas, my metaphysical metamorphosis. Spent nights in the trenches where the corpses is. My astral force disproportionate to the mortals that I'm forced to hit. Scoring your core when I'm scorching it. Came out the portal with a foreign drip. You're fortunate, witness the aforementioned. The doctor is back, Stone. I'm cosmic on tracks, yes, Stone. Only Only spit facts, Dr. Stone cannot condone what y'all be on. It's foolish and wrong. These are the end of the times. Wait for the sound of the gong. I can astound a bomb, holding the world in my palm. Believe me, I'm on. The doctor is back, Stone. I'm cosmic on tracks, yeah, Stone. Only spit facts, Dr. Stone cannot condone what y'all be on. It's foolish and wrong. These are the end of the times. Wait for the sound of the gong. I can astound a bomb, holding the world in my palm. Believe me, I'm gone.
Ghost.
Jones.
Look what the system did. Immigrant kids up in imprisonment. How is this measure beneficial for any citizens? Raising tensions with what used to be allies to us. I look at the lies and disgust. Reform is a must. They don't give a damn about us. I guess Trump decides who gets to live and die. Kids in cages fighting for a better life. At least a blanket for the night. Relief is something that they haven't seen. And peace is not in sight. The media incites blacks and whites to fight. The president perpetuates propaganda praising anthems sung by nationalists who would have hung brothers back in the day. This is not a racial complaint. The culprit is hate. If we joined forces, we could be the illest brigade. Instead, it's single mothers struggling for minimum wage. I appeal to your rage. I don't really care a bit about performing on stage. Here to educate and elevate. This is a lost age. Oh look, another shoe I can't afford. Another sale inside a store. Consumerism I abhor. Just a plot to fatten up their pockets. And now your worth is valued by your shirt. But oh, you pop it. Stop it. It's disgusting. He can't be trusted. Disrupt the public. Cause change is coming. Excuse me, a lot of mass murders and school shootings on American soil. But Trump says that Mexico is spoiled. Oh, and Muslims are tainted. But a white man kills and he was just aggravated. Yeah, depressed, dealing with his daily stress. This country is a wailing mess. And Lil Nas X won't country enough, I guess. The banjo is an African instrument, but I digress. Yep, it's hard to digest and you can't even bear the rest. I'll keep it brief this time, yeah, I'm just beginning. But seeking you shall find the lengthiest of crimes. Amending constitutional rights. The delusional lives held by the cruelest whites. It almost seemed like a rite of passage. You ain't black until you get your ass kicked by them bastards. I'ma do it for my masters. It's disgusting. He can't be trusted. Disrupt the public. Cause change is coming. Give me the loot. The gun smoke is enough to pollute. Political flukes don't exist. Behind the curtain is a twist. Until now, I have been remiss, but I'm gonna make a change. Remember this, I'm gone.
I'm in the time and we talk about the money. I'm in the time, motherfucker, better run it. Run for it.
As God is my witness, we need to come back to our senses. Why? Cause the killing is senseless. A death is expensive, the loss is extensive, but all is repented. I'm flowing demented, cemented my name. Stone, here for the game, I'm gone. Bring me my throne, now leave me alone. I'm ageless in space, wander through galaxies, wondering why is the system a fallacy? No foreign policy, stone is the prophecy. Awesome, yeah, possibly. Bury me inside of an isosceles. Spit like I'm Socrates, cosmic apologies. Pled to humanity, give up the vanity. Is holding you down, gravity. Rotting your core cavity. Is this really life? How can it be? They're spreading the hate so casually. The violence increasing gradually. The final result is a tragedy. Channeling change. Challenge the faculty trying to maintain. Elitists are trying to keep salaries. People fighting for their sanity. A nigga who'd kill for a can of beans. I'm just trying to lay in the canopy, plant a seed. Children need amnesty. I am your majesty. My reality is dope as your fantasy. You don't want no smoke, Yosemite Park, where you at? Stop the calamity. My flow is Amityville. Stand at the top of the hill, diverting a nation from all devastation. That's real. Nowadays it's the kill shot. Body cold, but the bullet's still hot. Yeah, sell your soul and you will rot. That's the story, but there's parts that left out. Take the best route. Clear your mind. Don't make decisions when you're stressed out. You could get left stretched out, erased and edged out. I'm fighting a spiritual war, using a lyrical sword. See, my spirit was born to lead, protecting. I've sworn to finish the deed. I can't see my peak. All I can see is the greed from organizations, political powers that rule every nation, killing the innocent citizens, robbing the kids of their innocence, but they'd rather blame the immigrants. The flaw in this world is that we're not told that we are limitless. They make up boundaries and stir up the images, causing us rage, trying to finish this message embellished by criminals, never subliminal. Righteous political, do what I gotta do to reach my pinnacle. The rest of the game is minimal. Nowadays it's the kill shot. Body cold, but the bullet's still hot. Sell your soul and you will rot. That's the story, but there's parts that they left out. Take the best route. Clear your mind, don't make decisions when you're stressed out. You could get left stretched out, erased and edged out.
This is gonna get messy.
I distort your mental image, diminish you at scrimmage. Your pilgrimage is finished. Plymouth Stone, I have no limit. Al Capone, I get to business. Act up, chrome at your kidneys. You cramped up like monthly visits. Indivisible, my vision. A minister to many. The pinnacle is ready. A lyrical machete, spitting chemical confetti. My conglomerate committee about to take over the city. Salutations to your frailty. I fight for freedom, you feel me? Controlling elements with my alchemy. Cause a cataclysmic terror to your cavalry. My brother up in prison, plotting how to bust you out. My G progressing towards the future, producing proper prosperity. My process, a rarity. My prowess is unbearably something hereditarily acquired from beings that are higher. Exquisite with prerequisites, riveting with recklessness. Still spit a message to the adolescent kids. My flow is convalescent, they calling it a blessing. My girl is effervescent, your man's is but a peasant. I'm flyer than a pheasant, higher than a crescent moon. Moon, tell Doja Cat I'm coming soon. I'm a fool and yes I know this. My goons swarm in, yeah they locusts. Hard to see my vision, readjust your focus. I'd rather be creative, not repeat a chorus. And so I continue rhyming, inspired by divine assignment. Even Siamese twins tried to divide me. I continue grinding, grounded to the grimy. From the ghetto to a Grammys, grew up in a real Jumanji. Exterminated the zombies, and Reagan was a commie. Racist bigot, drinking coffee in the Oval Office. Promptly calling Nixon about dismissing niggas' thoughts and their opinions, causing damage to the children. I'm on a global mission.
On October 25th, 1971, the United Nations voted to admit the Communist People's Republic of China into the UN and expel Taiwan from the body. The extremely controversial and important vote was opposed by the Nixon administration, who wanted to keep their ally Taiwan in the United Nations and keep Communist China out. Well, after furious lobbying, the US lost that vote, which is a huge deal, covered wall-to-wall on network television. Among the images shown were celebrations in the UN General Assembly from countries that supported China over Taiwan. And that was apparently enough to enrage none other than Ronald Reagan, then the governor of California, who picked up the phone to give President Richard Nixon some incredibly offensive thoughts.
Last night I tell you to watch that thing on television, yeah. To see those monkeys from those African countries. Damn them, they're still uncomfortable wearing shoes. Well, and then the tail wags the dog there, doesn't it? Yeah. The tail wags the dog.
If you couldn't tell by the hearty belly laugh Nixon gives Reagan in response to him calling African diplomats monkeys who just learned to wear shoes, he didn't seem shocked or disgusted by that little racist rant. No, in fact, Nixon loved Reagan's material so much, he picked up the phone and repeated the sentiment to his Secretary of State.
Hey man. Fuck all y'all. Fuck all y'all. I don't need nobody. Fuck them. Fuck all y'all. That's right. Fuck all y'all, man.
Fuck it up, I'm finna fuck it up. Came up on the beat, Kimbo slicing, that's an uppercut. Diamond from the rough, shush, I'm brighter than the sun. Don't let the masses think they own you, cause the war is never done. Intelligence is a weapon, but don't stress it, kid. They want you as a simpleton, don't live in fear, just get it in. I get it, no lace, a bitch, you just ain't fit for it. Go ahead and conform, I leave the rest as you sucking dick.
I flow sadistic, I'm more than mystic. Saluting all the troops who done enlisted when the government's dismissive, cutting benefits. The president hasn't shown any elegance. Serving Mickey D's, that's for Clemson's best. I must attest the world's pain, I will ingest the truth. I can't suppress a message in my madness. I'm poised like a mantis, lamping up in Northampton, mapping world expansion with my camp in them. Spitting antigen, champion, they're chanting in the wind. Enchanted phantom, cramping your style. My verbal profile is murderous. Spitting fire, now they call me Cerberus. Politicians are perjurous. Elite class scared to merge with us. Rather purchase stuff is worthless if it doesn't cause freedom on earth. Breeding evil, they'll leave you leaking for designer. Your soul is dispersed.
Let's get it. Fuck it up, I'm finna fuck it up. Came up on the beat, Kimbo slicing, that's an uppercut. Diamond from the rough, shush, I'm brighter than the sun. Don't let the masses think they own you, cause the war is never done. Intelligence is a weapon, but don't stress it, kid. They want you as a simpleton, don't live in fear, just get it in. I get it, don't lace a bitch, you just ain't fit for it. Go ahead and conform, I leave the rest as you sucking dick.
The system's a calamity and driven by insanity. The middle class, how can it be? They're killing over vanity. I always push the man in me to represent the family tree with no escape. No wonder that we're higher than a canopy. The ones most corrupt are the ones that's in power. We need to step up and reclaim this hour, cause this world is ours and we can't let them take it. Yo, the spot we need to shake it. In the cycle we should break it. The politicians fake it, just like some orgasms. And if I screw this chick and gave her multiple spasms, it still wouldn't compare with the feeling of despair and the pressure that we share on our backs from the rat race. A cat's face must lurk around and laugh at me. I'm feeling like the tragedies are adding to the gravity. And internationally I bridge the gap from this junkyard. Pitch my game, but racism, we just played the trump card.
Fuck it up, I'm finna fuck it up. Came up on the beat, Kimbo slicing, that's an uppercut. Diamond from the rough, shush, I'm brighter than the sun. Don't let the masses think they own you.
Amidst the trouble, burning buildings, ash and rubble. Passionate about the path I chose. Most have stumbled, hopes have crumbled. Spoke it when you mopes just mumbled. Young and humble, ready to rumble. Focused, I'm a lion trying to eat the jungle. Stop the hunger. Immersed in intuition, progression is what I'm wishing. Clear distinction in my mission. My resolve is getting vicious. Might dissolve you like the soap that's on the dishes. Adios, your ass is finished. Celebrating, have a toast. I'm brilliant like a Guinness. Neither brag nor boast, rather cruise or coast. I mean coast or cruise. Go and check the news. Believe half of what they're telling you. This tape is overdue. Stone is far from through. The debt of our nation is humiliation, no participation, the deficit that we are facing. Why do you think that the youth is defacing? Monuments honoring Masons and racists. This is the culture that Trump says he's saving. Commenced by Columbus committing the raping. Landed on soil, then offer the taking. The natives were borrowed, but this is our nation. Won't ever teach it, they don't ever say it. They need to impeach, kill his curse with a prayer. Combated with forces, I dug through the layers. They're truths at the core. Life is a game for a player, for others a chore. Change your perspective lens, my flow is corrective. Trends I set after all the defective ends I met. Cannot trust police departments, feds, narcs, or the detectives. Why is the system defective? Disrespected the respective. Different communities dividing all of the unity. Trying to incite a riot that starts from a fight between you and me. Why they pursuing national eulogies, tempting your fate with money and jewelry? You could see that it is nothing but foolery. Wondering who could lead truthfully. I can rule fleets, give a speech more than usually. Spit it out raw, sushi free. Calling my whole little bougie bee. Slapping the beat like her booty cheeks. Give you a schooling, no truancy. Spit it proficient, surpassing fluency. Looking for change, where's the congruence, G?